All right, tribe, that's it for today's study group. You know how we do. Did you like this group? Not like this group? People, like, I know people say, oh, he says study groups. Oh, he's walking from the gym. Oh, attending it up. Honest feedback.
Hey, Ray.
Hey.
Thank you so much for hosting this session. I think it was something that everybody has been craving for you to do one on this topic. I do apologize for my dog.
It's all good.
But I would definitely love to see continued groups like this. What I mean by that is more variety in the topics. It's really great that you have your curriculum kind of in place and how you rotate the groups, but definitely having more variety in addition to what you have, that would be really helpful, because there's definitely things that like I can't think of right now. My brain is fried, but there's definitely like things that I'm like, oh, this would be a good group, you know? But I think this one was done really well because it hit on all of the information. That's big stuff. That's definitely going to be on the exam.
No, I appreciate that. And thank you for attending. And yes, there's a few groups in the works, and just coming out with the course. Like because there's some things I have that I can't necessarily show our tribe because it's more so for the course. But there's a few groups in the work. And shout out to the those that attended the latest new group, the LGBTQIA plus when they did early in the week. But even like the suggestions, like a tribe member mentioned doing like a medication group, that one more so that'll be fun to like a study together and touching on some more topics. So no, I think that'll be good. And study with me, I think that'll be helpful, like studying together, not necessarily just reviewing it, but actually like studying it. I think that'll be helpful. But nice, thank you for attending. I definitely appreciate you.
How you doing? This is Jasmine.
Hey.
Hey, so I wanted to just say thank you. The breakdown, the way you went over the information and explained the questions was very good and informative. So I just want to say thank you, and to extend the extra time to actually, answer a lot of people's questions, because I'm not one to ask the question, but the questions that was being asked is the question that I wanted to know. So people were asking questions. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to know. So I was kind of like getting the responses from their questions, but I'm getting a little bit more comfortable now. So that's why I even said something out like towards the end.
Yeah, nice. Definitely glad you attended. I appreciate you. And again, we're a tribe. And I've said this before where like, I know like I'm like the face of it and everything, but in these groups, our tribe members be helping out each other, whether it's ways to remember things, how to look at a question, and literally asking questions like you're speaking to, where I've heard that before in grade school, where a teacher said like, there are no stupid questions, where if you're thinking of it, there's a good chance someone else in the class is probably thinking of it. And like you were just speaking to, and again, we want to know, like I say, talk to me like I'm 4, like, and I mean that, like with learning anything, talk to me like I'm 4. Don't make it confusing. Don't make it just what it doesn't have to be, So definitely appreciate you. And glad you're feeling more comfortable with the tribe. It's all good,
Yes, definitely. Feeling more comfortable. Like my whole, I listen to you on the YouTube, so I have it playing out loud, and then I have it in my ear. So my daughter's like, "Is that Ray again?"
Shout out to her.
I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, okay, you're busy."
We all all part of the tribe. It's all good. Shout out to her.
Exactly. Yes. Shout out.
Nice.
She's smiling.
Hi, hello, my name is Lily. I just want to say thank you so much for your time, your wisdom, and all the things you share. And to everybody out there that's considering, is this worth it? A study session with you in this group, I would say 1,000,000%. Because we get you real-time questions, other social workers cooperating with us, giving us tidbits of information, what worked for whom, and we get so much more information from you because you pull from your life, your resources, and what you know will work. So I say to everybody, absolutely, these things are worth it. So thank you for everything.
No, absolutely. And I know for myself, like, again, how I approach things is people first. Like, what value can I add? Like, I know, and one of the things is like $25, you could charge more for the groups and all of this and then I'm like I know I could, but I got our tribe. Like, I know what I know what value I want to add to our tribe. Like, it doesn't have to be like a big financial thing, you know? And like you were speaking to, it's not just me, and I emphasize that because, like, even our tribe, like our Facebook group and everything, it really, like, when I look in our Facebook group and seeing tribe members supporting each other, helping them, connecting them with like resources and everything, and even stuff, life be life in, and sometimes that can impact us, how we're just approaching this exam, and tribe members supporting each other, helping again with the resources, like helping them with things that don't necessarily have to do with this exam. And it, yeah, so like I have no problem like giving out the value to our tribe and helping our tribe like grow and support each other. So definitely glad you're here and you're finding value out of it.
Hi, Ray.
Hey.
Plugging in from Dallas, Texas. I failed my exam by 4 points the week before last. And they said 40% of the test was over community. I would say it was more like 80. And had I taken this prior to sitting for my test, I would have passed it with flying colors. So I appreciate you sharing this outlook, first, next, and best, reading the question in the opposite order, focusing on what they're asking, and being able to apply it to any setting. That has helped me tremendously, and I plan on applying that moving forward. I'm going to give myself some time to just take more information in and to study properly, because as one of the other tribe members mentioned, I was not as consistent. So now that I kind of know how it is, what to expect, have released some of my anxiety and actually did better than I expected to, I think I'm going to be ready, and the next time will be my last time. So thank you, Ray and Tribe.
No, absolutely. And it's okay. Like, and I'm glad to hear, you know, you're in the right spirits, the right mentality to approach this exam, because when I say it's a different way of thinking, what I also mean with that is it just takes time. How much time? That can vary per person, but it really is just getting used to how things are structured, the wording, the certain tone, like things to keep in mind. It really is a different way of thinking. Even with, if you hear, you guys hear me say with driving, unless you were a complete natural when you first started to drive, I'm talking about like a complete, you pretty much was just a good, efficient driver within like 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so, or something like that. It just takes time because it's a different feel. It's like how used to you putting your arms like this, being able to check this, you're mindful of the tone, and you're like trying to also be mindful of like your peripheral and what's around you and the other cars and all this other stuff. It's a different, so if someone were to say, well, I guess I'm not really coordinated and everything because like I'm struggling to drive a car, and it's like, no, it's more so about that consistency. Your body's positioned in a different way. Like it's a different, like we've never been in this type of realm before. It's a different way of using our body. It's a different way of thinking and just getting used to that. And like you were saying, applying those principles and everything. So I think you'll be good. Like I say, it's already ours. We just gotta go get it. So glad to hear you're in the right headspace to approach this, and we're gonna get it. That consistency is key, and we're gonna be consistent. So we got this.
Hi, Ray. I just wanted to say thank you, and I appreciate you because you're not only so knowledgeable about and caring about the tribe. I mean, you take us all the way to the ASWB exam as far as the thinking process, and most of all is the love that you have for your tribe. And I just want to say thank you because that's what brings me back.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. And life is about people. It is. Life is about people, and it's like, why wouldn't I want to help my tribe, our social work tribe? And I know what it's like to not understand something, and part of my skill set is being able to simplify and organize information, identify patterns, and present in a way that's not as confusing, right? Just an easier way to understand. Like I say, talk to me like a 4. I really mean that. I'm not just saying, oh, this sounds nice, oh, it's a good catch phrase or something, let me just throw it out there. No, I really mean it. And that's why with my notes, you see, talk to me like I'm 4, break it down. use something that I can understand and make it make sense. So, you know, this is just the skill set I have, and this is the value that I'm using as far as my strengths and stuff to add to our tribe to help, you know, our tribe pass their licensure exam and stuff. Because I don't want this to be the roadblock, especially when it's like, actually, I can use my skill set and just show us a different way of thinking, and so it can be a bit more clear, and so we can pass and go get what's already ours. So yeah, I do it for our tribe, and definitely glad you're here. All right, tribe, that's it for today's study group. Thank you all for attending. I appreciate you, and we got this. Broker record Ray, 2 practice questions a day, 1 practice exam a month. Go in there, get our licensure exam, take our licensure exam, pass, get our license, and let's continue with our social work journey. So we got this. All right, tribe, I'll see you next study group.